is no longer with us here at the Hot One.
What?
He left. He's going to...
MS Broadcasting?
No. Everybody else has. Boy, a bunch of people hoping, geez, that 401k. I wonder how good that is.
Man, we've had our radio jobs for years. Maybe we...
I don't know.
Have to move somewhere else.
I don't know. I tell you. Everything is for sale in the Wabash Valley.
For the right price.
Everything is for sale in the Wabash Valley. We were bought a while ago.
Yeah. 60 days now.
Yeah. 60 days and counting to freedom.
We might be in the same boat.
I don't know. Who knows what boat we're in? That's the problem. We don't know if we're on the Titanic or we're on the lifeboats yet. We don't know.
I just want to be on the love boat.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Anyway. Man. But no, the Crumb will not be here tomorrow morning. Chuck Wagon will be in here in the morning. That's who will be coming in to relieve you. A new guy.
Chuck Wagon.
Chuck Wagon. Well, it's a goofy name, but and again, it's a morning show. It's supposed to be goofy. So there you go. Don't expect the Crumb in the morning. Look for Chuck Wagon. He'll be starting tomorrow. And again, be kind to him. Give him a fair shake. Let him do his thing. It's going to be a little different probably than what Crumb does, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. I will still be here tomorrow night. So I don't know, though. I don't know. This whole thing's kind of making me nervous. I don't know.
Everybody's bolting.
I know, man. He got Casey is where Crumb went to. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Never know. I've got 7 minutes. I might change history. I don't know. We'll go ahead and play some music. We'll be back at you after this.
All weekend long, it's another...
Thanks, Kevin. The current temperature right now is right at about 51 degrees here at the Hot One. Trevor McCoy with you. Well, I don't think I've got time for the Talking Heads. I think we'll just dump that one. Just go straight to Madonna's new tune off of Ray of Light, which I happen to think is a fine album. Damn fine album. Rolling Stone says she's annoying, overly arty, and undeniably brilliant. So, interesting. Interesting choice of adverbs they decided to throw all together. Well, here she is, Frozen. Getting to think so's the money around here. I don't know. The checkbook is closed here at the Hot One.
You only see
Hot 104.3, Matt Luecking returning to the overnight show. Well, Trev, I was doing my taxes tonight, and I don't know. I look at my taxes and I think, is this career for me? Because
I only got $33 in a tax.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to have to pay. But just looking at the mobile business and all that, and man, I don't know. There's a lot of other careers where I can make a lot more money.
I make more money at a factory job during the day.
There's a lot of other careers where I can make more money. So
yeah.
I don't know. The Crumb, was he fired or did he quit?
It says he's moved on, just like had a better offer, and off he went.
Okay, so he
Casey in St. Louis.
We don't know if he could have been fired, though.
Yeah, but I doubt it.
You doubt it?
No,
okay.
That would mean that there'd have to be paperwork filled out, and
yeah,
I don't think they'd volunteer for that.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, they're going to have to fill out new paperwork on this Chuck Wagon guy, and
wow.
Well,
of course, I don't get to work with Crumb anymore. So,
well, I know.
Until maybe later.
You must leave the building at 6 in the morning.
So that's kind of depressing. So I don't know.
Hot 104.3.
I think I'm done.
What do you think? Yeah, you think so?
I'm leaving.
I'm kind of tempted to do myself.
I'm bailing.
I'm already gone.
We're out of here.
Yo.
The Crumb left. We're gone too.
Yeah.
See ya. April Fool.
Temptation was pretty high.
So anyway, we didn't leave. Could we leave you? No. This is my request from a couple weeks ago, and Trevor wouldn't bring it in, so I had to buy it myself. Lita Ford, Ozzy Osbourne, If I Close My Eyes Forever on Retro Rewind on the Hot One. Hot 104.3, Lita and Ozzy, the best of Lita Ford. That's what that CD's off of. If I Close My Eyes Forever. Tonight's a little bit different in case you didn't catch the beginning of the show. We acted like we were leaving, but we're not. It's April Fool's joke. Okay, and so we're still here, and it's Retro Rewind tonight. It's your favorites from the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. If you've got requests, 217-932-WCBH or star 1043. Had some people calling for late 60s stuff. Can't do it. I wanted to hear some Stones, but I will give you some Stones from the 70s. This was from 1971. Brown Sugar on the hot one.
Tuesday weather.
Oh, my. That Trevor pulls them out, doesn't he? All love songs tomorrow. Okay, Action 10's Kevin Harper calling for the rain to taper off tonight. Cooler and breezy, a low 42. For hump day, mostly cloudy, a few sprinkles and windy, a high of 65. 51 at the hot one. Retro Rewind is Glenn Fry.
Hot 104.3.
What we do?
This is the FCC, and you have committed a major felony.
What, did we cuss on the air?
You made a claim that is not true because it's April Fool.
Take us in.
Ha ha ha.
This sounds like the Twister.
You got me. Am I right or what?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, April Fools.
April Fools. Crumb isn't going to KC95.
Oh, I don't know about that. No, I thought you were talking about Trevor and I leaving.
Oh.
Yeah, Crumb, for all I know, he's gone.
Are you serious?
I came in, and Crumb has left.
They're pulling April Fools on you.
There's a note, Trevor. That's what Trevor told me. The Crumb is supposedly out of here.
Okay.
I don't know if it, it could be April Fool's, but that's what's written in here. So. I just read what's written.
Well, you're still all under arrest.
Okay.
All right, man.
Thanks, man.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
could you play a song for me?
What's that?
A change will do you good?
Well, it's all old stuff tonight.
It's just old stuff?
Yeah, Retro Rewind, it's all old stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do you have any favorites? How old does it have to be?
70s, 80s, or early 90s.
70s, 80s? Okay. Me and you and a dog named Boo. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see if we can do it for you.
Thanks, man.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
1971. 104.3.
Hot 104.3. Culture Club. Do you really want to hurt me? Matt Luecking, Retro Rewind, where we take over the radio tonight. That's what we're going to do, and that's from The Wedding Singer. If you haven't seen that, well, get out to the theaters, or at least rent it when it comes out on video. Hilarious. Adam Sandler does a fine job. Have you heard about this? We're going to be giving away a pair of Aerosmith tickets Thursday, April the 16th, the Hollywood Sports Pub in Robinson. Come on out. Live on the air with Trevor McCoy. You'll be able to hear it in case you can't make it. You got to be 21 to enter, but anyone that's there is going to have a good shot to win these Aerosmith tickets. We're going to be playing music all night long from 8 to midnight, and it should be a lot of darn fun. Lots of people from Robinson are already talking about it, and I'm looking forward to it. They got a big pool tourney going on this weekend over there at the Hollywood Sports Pub in Robinson on the Square, so if you get a chance, stop in there and check that out. And might as well play a little Aerosmith with a little help from Run DMC, the 80s version. Retro Rewind on the Hot One. Hot 104.3, Matt Luecking, Retro Rewind. In case you never got to tune in on this day, the point of the show is old stuff. That's right. We play the 70s, 80s, and early 90s, and we take your request. And, we don't even play Celine Dion and any of that stuff tonight. Now, it's out the door. Not to this bad stuff, but just tonight. It's kind of like the middle of the week. You look for a change. A change can do you good sometimes. And so that's what we do tonight on the show. So if you've got requests, 217-932-WCBH or star 1043. Just giving you a little rundown on history on this day, which would be April Fool's Day. President Nixon signs a measure banning cigarette advertising on radio and TV. What year? 1970. In 1976, Apple Computer Incorporated is founded. This is just like taking you back. If you're old, you feel even older. Nickelodeon Network debuts in 1979. In 1984, on this day, Marvin Gaye is shot to death by his father in L.A. 85, this was a sad day. David Lee Roth leaves Van Halen. In 1989, Eternal Flame by the Bangles is number 1. And Girl You Know It's True by Milli Vanilli is number 2. Walk the Dinosaur by Was Not Was number 7. And on this day in 1991, minimum wage went to $3.80 to $4.25. Or here, it's still $3.80.
Have you ever...
Action 10's Kevin Orper calling for the rain to stop. Let's hope so. I'm tired of it. Low down to 42 tonight. For Wednesday, mostly cloudy, a few sprinkles and windy, a high of 65. Wednesday night, partly cloudy and a low 40. It's 51 at the hot one. A little bit of Rick Springfield for you now in Retro Rewind. The Human Touch.
Hot 104.3.
Matt Luecking, 1 o'clock Retro Rewind. We've got Steve Miller Band tickets to give away. Keep listening. It's not an April Fool's joke, I swear.
The best variety. Hot 104.3.
My grand.
Hot 104.3 opening day today. Yeah. And the Cubs still couldn't beat a team that sold all their players off. 11-6, they lost. Cardinals won, though. Mark McGwire, big one. A big salami grand slam and picking up right where he left off. That expansion pitching going to lead to probably a good amount of home runs this year. Matt Luecking with you, Retro Rewind. Glad to have you along, wherever you might be, whatever city, Indiana, Illinois. We're just glad you're here. And, well, we're having a little fun tonight. Haven't been here the past few nights. Had to fill in for Vinny the Wiz, who's back for a few days and then gone again. And who knows? I mean, I try to be here as much as I can, but it's nice to work during the day. Oh, you third shift people get that, right? This one's from 1983. This would be Loverboy on Retro Rewind. This is Hot Girls in Love. Hot 104.3. Oh, yeah. 1970. Retro Rewind. Matt Luecking, 116, 216, 47 outside. Boom. Yeah. Well, how you doing? Having fun tonight. Yes, we are. I'm awake. Can you tell? I got to sleep once, and it was cool. It was a good thing. We mentioned earlier on this day in history, in 1985, a sad thing happened. Marvin Gaye, who was 44, shot to death by his father in L.A. So we're going to take you back to the 70s now. And one of my favorites from Mr. Marvin Gaye, I think I'm going to do What's Going On. This was number 2, actually, in 1971. A Retro Rewind on the Hot One.
Hey, what's up now? Brother, what's up?
Tuesday weather.
Send that one out to the crumb, wherever you might be. What's going on, my brother? We'll miss you. Action 10's Kevin Orper calling for rain tapering off tonight. Colder and breezy and a low down to 42. For Wednesday, mostly cloudy, a few sprinkles and windy, a high 65. And for Wednesday night, partly cloudy, a low 40. It's 47 at the Hot One.
Hot 104.3.
Instant request.
We played like 2 Fogerty tunes this hour. That's bad. Oh, no, it's not. Hot 104.3 requested CCR. Traveling Band, number 2 in 1970. Matt Luecking, 129, 229. Retro Rewind, 47 outside. Did I say that? I don't even know. See, I'm just getting all excited. I'm playing all these songs we don't play very often. It's kind of neat. We got an 80s archive weekend coming up this weekend, so make sure you tune in all weekend long. I hear we're giving away Steve Miller Band tickets, too. You'll hear about that later this hour. Right now, we're going to take you to 1980. And remember this guy? He was, he sang Sailing. And he also had this tune, which was pretty cool, I thought. Christopher Cross, Ride Like the Wind, Retro Rewind on the Hot One. Hot 104.3 requested music. The Jeff Healey Band is Retro Rewind tonight. Your favorites from the 70s, 80s, early 90s. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Trevor McCoy has unveiled an exciting thing for tomorrow. An entire hour of 80s love songs will be featured tomorrow night on 80s at 8. So if you're into the love tunes, kind of like that one, you can tune in to the Wabash Valley's only all 80s hour Wednesday night at 8 o'clock with Trevor McCoy on the Hot One. You might even hear this one by NXS, Never Tear Us Apart, Retro Rewind.
Coming up, I want the world to know. I got to let it show. I'm coming.
B.I.G. Hot 104.3, I'm sorry. That's the original Diana Ross. I'm coming out, sampled by Puff Daddy and the Family. So many more problems if you follow that current stuff. I don't know which is better. Well, I mean, of course the original is better. What am I saying? Lord. Retro Rewind with Matt Luecking, 10 before 2 o'clock, 10 before 3 in Indiana. And next week we won't have to worry about this time stuff because we're all on the same time. We're all friends again as we all unite for the same time. It's a good thing. Steve Miller Band, you want to go? Here's more details about it. I think. Maybe not. Should we fast forward? Now, why would somebody do that? I have like a guest in the studio has joined me for. If I tell you, I'm going to tell you about the concert. I got to at least play the promo, right? Let's see. We need to get these things fixed. I've said that on the air. I haven't said that during the day. Here we go. Maybe this will work. Steve Miller Band. Let's try it again. All right. Steve Miller Band, you want to go? Here's more details.
Listen.
CBH KZ.
Tuesday weather.
Action 10s, Kevin Orford calling for cooler weather tonight, I guess. Breezy, low 42. For Wednesday, mostly cloudy, a few sprinkles and windy, a high 65. For Wednesday night, partly cloudy and a low down to 40. It is 47 at the Hot One with the Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers 2 showing at the Meadows Theater.
Hot 104.3.
In Terre Haute, you can meet our very own Crash Davis. And that's worth, like, its price of admission itself, right? 51st way is to just walk the heck out the door.
Hot 104.3.
Retro Rewind, Matt Luecking just after 2, 3 in Indiana. A little bit of video killed the radio star.
The best variety.
I want my MTV.
Hot 104.3.
Hot 104.3, feeling good with Chic. Matt Luecking, Retro Rewind, 209-309-47 outside. And, well, yeah. The rain has come again, and it's gone, and will it be back? Yes, a little bit later on today. Sprinkles and windy in a high 65. It's the Eurythmics on the Hot One. 80s Archive Weekend. I'm fired up. I get to work, too. Always neat. Action 10's Kevin Orford calling for cooler weather for the rest of the overnight. Breezy. A low down to 42. Later on today, mostly cloudy and a few sprinkles. Still windy and a high 65. It's 47 at the Hot One with a Lost 80s hit.
Hot 104.3.
Hot 104.3. Turn the radio up. Eric Carmen taking it back to the day of the 80s. 47 outside. I remember riding bikes with Crash down in southern Indiana, listening to that song as we were going to visit one of my buddy's girlfriends. That's, oh, God, I'm all nostalgic. I'm kind of tearful. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Retro Rewind, and we got this one requested the other day on the All Request Hotlines when I was sitting in for Vanny the Wiz and didn't have time to get it in. But today we will do it for you, and I have found a travesty for sure. This is from the Jackson Browne Running on Empty CD. Now, I thought I didn't have all of Jackson Browne's CDs. I have one, and I bought the Greatest Hits CD. What's the name of this? Let's see here. The name of that is The Best of Jackson Browne, right? And this is not on there. There are a lot of his best that aren't on there, by the way. But so if you buy that, be careful. That's all I'm saying. But this one is the Loadout and Stay on the Hot One. Hot 104.3, Stay. Running on Empty, Jackson Browne. Matt Luecking, 239, 339. Retro Rewind. Man, that is a great song. A great song. Tonight's your night. If you don't ever get to hear your song on the radio, 217-932-WCBH or star 1043. We definitely are shaking it up. And this is from the Grosse Pointe Blank CD I've just been handed, and I thought, every once in a while we get requests from this band that threatens to reunite. Axl Rose, the lead singer, they've all kind of gone their own separate ways, but apparently there is talk that they might get back together. This is from the Grosse Pointe Blank CD, and I believe Use Your Illusion 1 or 2. Who knows? They look the same. The covers were the same. I was at the midnight release party. I know it was at one of those. And it's To Live and Let Die, a remake of a Paul McCartney classic on the Hot One. Hot 104.3. I'm all right. Some people care about me, I guess. Whenever we were off the air earlier and threatened to boycott, some of you cared. I appreciate that. Matt Luecking with you, the overnight show, Retro Rewind. A few more hours left. Who knows? We may let it roll to 6. I just have so much fun with it that, I can do that. I can do that. But the boss said he was listening lately, though, so he's going on vacation soon, though, so we'll do what we want. Well, we've got some exciting news for you. Apparently, our own Essence of the 70s guy is on the line. Is that Chris?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm tired, man.
You're tired, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you worked the overnight last night. Draining, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Still not back on the schedule.
Yeah, exactly. But you got a big giveaway coming up Saturday, right?
Yeah, I got I've at least got one pair of Steve Miller tickets I'm going to be giving away on
the Steve Miller Band tickets. Yeah, when is that? Next Thursday, I think, in Champaign. Is that right?
Yeah, April 9th. Champaign, the old what's the building up there?
Oh,
come on, Matt! It's 4 in the morning.
Hall?
My brain's not working.
There's Assembly Hall.
There you go, Assembly Hall. That's it.
Assembly Hall in Champaign. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one pair, and I should have a second pair. That is if the old PD comes through for me.
If the old PD takes care of you, that's right, man. That's like the thing around here. I bought Aerosmith tickets. You're buying Steve Miller tickets. We have a great staff here at Hot 104.3.
I know.
We are just dedicated people.
We just care about our listeners, man.
We do without, but we try to do for you. So that ought to be neat. Essence of the 70s, Saturday night, 8 to midnight, and you're not going to say what time you're going to give them away.
No, because I sure don't know.
I want to be that person that bugs, what time are you giving those away? You know, they try to get you to tell them the exact time so they can, clog up your lines. But
no, somewhere between 8 and midnight, whenever the wild hair strikes me.
Is there any big special theme for this Saturday, or is it just 70s fun?
No, it's typical format. I'll request.
Typical format, all right.
I'll request. Call it up.
It's an 80s weekend, but you get 4 hours into the 70s.
Exactly.
Okay.
Usually when it's the best.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll request usually, too. That's what I like about your show. People call in, they get to play what they want. So
exactly. You want to hear Black Sabbath, man? I'm the only person in the entire two-state area that will put Black Sabbath on the air for you.
Well, don't say that around me. You never know.
I know. Now all of a sudden, 2 or 3 of them are going to start doing it.
No. Some people do play Black Sabbath. I played Crazy Train once.
Yes, you did.
That's about as wild as I've gotten. Well, that's cool. Steve Miller tickets Saturday night, Essence of the 70s. Make sure you tune in to Chris Clare.
Hey, how you doing? It's Matt.
You sound like a car salesman, didn't he? Action 10's Kevin Horford calling for, cooler conditions, I guess, for the overnight. Breezy out there, is it? Yeah, a little bit, low 42. Later on today for Wednesday, mostly cloudy and a few sprinkles. Still windy, a high of 65. It's 46 at the Hot One.
Hot 104.3.
Instrumentals, you never know where they're going to end. Matt Luecking just after 3, 4 in Indiana. Retro Rewind with Def Leppard.
Best variety.
Hot 104.3, Matt Luecking, 322, 422, 47 outside. Pat Benatar, we belong. I thought I was going to the jail for a minute. Oh, my, but no, I'm still here. I'm going to join the Crumb in St. Louis. We're taking the morning show on the road. Right? Action 10's Kevin Horford calling for mostly cloudy skies today, a few sprinkles. Windy, a high 65. Tonight, partly cloudy and the low down to 40. It is 47 at the Hot One with the tune that Chris Clare turned me on to.
Hot 104.3.
Oh, 13 minutes and 55 seconds of it. Action 10's Kevin Horford calling for mostly cloudy skies today. A few sprinkles. Still the wind will be with us. A high of 65. Tonight, partly cloudy and a low down to 40. It is 46 at the Hot One with Stevie Wonder.
Rubber band man, be down.
Hot 104.3, the Rubber Band Man. Feeling good. Retro Rewind.
Hot 104.3.
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, let's let it roll. Mellencamp, Lonely All Night on the Hot One. Hot 104.3, Genesis, that's all. No, that's not. 417, 517, 47 outside, Retro Rewind. Running against the wind, that's what we're going to have. Windy conditions today and a high 65. It's Bob Seger on the Hot One.
Let the cowboys ride against the wind. Against the wind. Let the cowboys ride against the wind. Let me ride against the wind.
Hot 104.3 Against the Wind. Bob Seger off the Greatest Hits CD. Well, scarily enough, I see that Trevor McCoy is going to do a Love Songs 80s show later on today on this April Fool's Day. And I don't know. Here he is to tell you about it. It's a little bit scary. Requested Steve Miller coming up here in just a minute.
Hi, this is Trevor McCoy, asking you to tune in for another special 80s at 8 this Wednesday, April 1st. We're going to do another Love Songs 80s at 8. So don't forget, it's all 80s, all hour long. But this Wednesday, April 1st, will be all love songs. So tune in to 80s at 8 this Wednesday, April 1st, with me, Trevor McCoy, here on Hot 104.3.
Tuesday weather.
Action 10's Kevin Oper-Cullen for mostly cloudy skies today. A few sprinkles. You might need the umbrella. Windy conditions, a high 65. Tonight, partly cloudy and a low of 40. It is 46 at the Hot One with requested Steve Miller. We've got tickets for you. Keep listening on how you can win them.
Hot 104.3.
Hot 104.3, believe it or not, that's song number 1 in 1976. Matt Luecking, the middle of the week, hump day, retro rewind, that's what it is. And playing a lot of the old stuff tonight. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you like the show. Tomorrow we get back to regular format with Hot 104. Thursday. Whenever I am back, I guess most of today is April Fool Day. Apparently, you'll have a new morning guy in here later. Chuck Wagon, supposedly in for the Crumb. The Crumb has left for St. Louis, so all you fans of John Crumb, he is no longer here. KSHE. That's where the Crumb is now. So, hate to say that, but we'll miss him. This is Bon Jovi now. A redo of Living on a Prayer on the Hot One. 104.3, Jimmy Buffett, and come Monday, Matt Luecking, 10 minutes before 5 o'clock. I guess it's come Wednesday today, hump day. We're going to be doing a Jimmy Buffett Retro Rewind here sometime within the next couple of months. He's, of course, coming to Deer Creek on Tuesday, June 23rd, and I don't have tickets because I woke up late. I worked late, and I missed out. So if anybody wants to be real nice, give me tickets to Jimmy Buffett. I love you forever, really. I don't know. I mean, I'll give you a chance to go see Aerosmith come out to Hollywood Sports Pub on Thursday, April 16th. Maybe we can strike up a deal. I'm not sure. I'm hurting. I've been the past couple years, and it's a darn fine time. We're going to do that as a feature. As a matter of fact, probably in weeks to come on this show, we'll start featuring an artist, and so it should be fun. We'll do another block party soon. We're about probably another week or two away from that. So lots of good things to come on Retro Rewind. Got another hour and 10 minutes left in the show. More music on the way. Hang around.
Listen.
The updated forecast from Action 10's Julie Hendricks. She's calling for mostly cloudy skies today. A few showers are possible. A high of only 55, so it's been modified. Tonight, clearing skies and colder. A low down to 38 for Hot 104. Thursday. Mostly sunny. The weather pretty decent. A high of 63. It's 45 at the Hot One.
104.3.
One from The Cure now for you. Back to 1989. Went all the way to number 2. It's Love Song. 104.3 from the Journey Greatest Hits Live CD. Who's Crying Now? Retro Rewind. Feeling good this morning? Hope you are. Big ending.
Hot 104.3.
Well, we got some April Fool things for you this hour. It is April Fool's Day, and I don't know who's coming in at 6, though.
The best variety.
I hear the Crumb is done.
Hot 104.3.
God.
104.3, Matt Luecking, 515, 516, and Crimson and Clover. That was originally done by Tommy James and the Shondells in 1968. That is the Joan Jett version off the Fit to Be Tied greatest hits by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. And, well, today is April Fool's Day, so be careful. Don't believe everything you hear or see today. There's lots of interesting things on here for April Fools. Things that we could do to you that we won't. Like I like this one. It says it encourages us here at the Hot One to tell you the wrong time all morning. So like I should tell you it's like 5:40 instead of it being 5:15, and then you'd all be mad at me because you went early to work. Or if I was like a real jerk, then I could tell you it was 5. And then you'd be late to where you'd be like, oh, they're you damn DJs. But no, I won't do that to you. Hall & Oates, Retro Rewind, winding down on the Hot One. Getting ready for the debut of Chuck Wagon this morning. John Crumb has left for St. Louis. If you haven't heard, Chuck Wagon, the new DJ to the station here, if I can speak. Action 10's Julie Hendricks calling for mostly cloudy skies, a few showers, a high 55 tonight. Colder, a low 38. It's 45 at the Hot One. Make sure you call up this morning after 6 and give Chuck Wagon a big welcome. Because anytime you're new to a radio station, I did that here once, and people were real nice to me. So make sure you do that after 6 o'clock. Some new blood on the morning show on the Hot One.
Believing that you're in love with me. I said I'm hooked on a feeling.
Oh, yeah. Hot 104.3. Sing it.
I am believing.
Blue Suede, 1974, all the way to number 1. Matt Luecking, Retro Rewind. Almost out of here. Chuck Wagon, the new disc jockey who's taking over for John Crum, starts this morning at 6 o'clock. Make sure you tune in. More Retro Rewind on the way. 45 outside right now and expecting a high of 55 today. The full forecast from Action 10's Julie Hendricks, who is still here, will be coming up later on. Right now it's Midnight Oil, and hopefully your bed's not doing this on the hot one. I guess it would be a hot one this morning if it is. Hot 104.3, well, hopefully it is for you. There is our newest DJ. That is scary. Hello!
Hey, how you doing, partner?
Where is the Crumb gone? I missed the Crumb.
Bastard.
Oh, yeah, we won't talk about him anymore. New disc jockey Chuck Wagon taking over at 6 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for that. We got some more information here on April Fool's stuff as far as things that we should do. And it says here, try to imitate every jock in town. I don't know. Should I give my best imitation of one of my favorite DJs here in town? Well, I hate to say another station, though.
Just don't say it.
Well, I don't know if I can do it with us. It's like when you open up the mic, you pretend to be other people, but I don't know. Maybe I should save it for like later on tomorrow because I don't want to say like other stations' names. I don't want to give them glory. Should I do it, Chuck Wagon?
Do what you want, Matthew. I can't wait to get on.
Oh, we'll leave it for later. I'll do it later on with Trevor on the night show after the 80s love song 80s at 8. Make sure you tune in for that tonight. Here's Trevor McCoy to tell you about it. It's comical.
Right.